everyone, and welcome to TWF Monday Night Raw, or Lonely Night Raw. Hi, everyone. I am Tony Schiavone, here with Trini Kwan and with Corey Graves. And today on Monday Night Raw, we have the matchmaker of the TWF, Astronema here, with Ecliptor, who can't stand up on his own feet now for some unknown ground sake or why. Alright, Astronema goes. I have some bad news. Now, in the TWF, since there are so many boxes, there's a chest, there is a bookshelf, there's a chest, it's got many boxes, and sometimes when you put a doll away somewhere, you forget where the doll's at. When you can't seek the doll, sadly, when it is a one that has a winnings on it, you have no choose but to uphold the oversight back to 9 between 93 YL that team has to give up their winnings. Shit. So that means, Astronema says, forgive my speech, that was someone else talking, wasn't me. Anyway, Astronema says, so to that oversight, since Kevin Owens is missing in work, he is somewhere in this room, but we don't know where he's at, and we weren't going to have so much time to dig out every single doll in the bookshelves or in all those cases. We have to strip Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens of the TWF Tag Team winnings. However, the team that was going to face them, was going to wrestle them, will be the new TWF Tag Team Fighters for the third time. I would say for the fourth time, which would be Kalisto and Mankind. However, when Kevin Owens, any one of his two dolls is seeked, him and Sami Zayn will wrestle again for the TWF Tag Team winnings. Thank you, Astronema goes. Alrighty, Ecliptor says, we need to have Mankind and Astronema come out now. Shit. There goes Kalistro's sword that keeps falling out of her hand, and that's where most of the shit is coming from. Oh, I'm right behind you, Kalistro says. So am I, Mankind says. Well, Astronema says, good work, Mankind and Kalistro. You are now a 4-time TWF Tag Team Fighters. You're going to be fighting Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn when we seek where Kevin Owens is at. Well, you heard, Astronema says. Kevin Owens is missing in work. He's somewhere in this room, but we don't know where he's at. And we didn't have so much time to be looking for him. But hopefully, if they can seek him, he will get another shot for the TWF Tag Team winnings. Tony Schiavone says, well, I want to know, Trini Kwan said, where was he put? If he wasn't put in the bookshelf, which you see half of it over there, and he wasn't put in one of those boxes over there, and he wasn't put in the one that's on top of the ring, where was he put? You know? And I feel truly sad for Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, because they could have been a good team if this mishap didn't happen. Oversight is oversight, Corey Graves says, and we now have Mankind and Kalistro, the TWF Tag Team Fighters, for I believe the 4th time. They won it the first time in 2001 YL. They won it the 2nd time, well, I believe last year, and the 3rd time. Well, I believe now they got it for the 4th time now. Alright. So, Mankind said, it seems that we are once again the TWF Tag Team Fighters, since Kevin Owens is missing in work. Now, how does a doll get missing? How do you misstead a doll somewhere? I mean, I know we got a lot of dolls, bookshelf, a lot of boxes and stuff everywhere, Mankind says. I know it's always been a bind. The TWF team has grown, since then. And sadly, it probably was not the first time, that happened. And sadly, probably won't be the last time either that happened. But I truly want to know, where did he go? I mean, where was he steaded? Where was he steaded at? And are we going to be fighting someone, Mankind says. Well, Kalisto said, don't give them any thoughts about who to fight, because they're going to probably end up making us fight someone. So Mankind, if I was you, I wouldn't be going around giving them, nothing to work with. Like, that's the thing. I wouldn't be giving them anything to work with, Kalisto says. But I am truly sorry about what happened to Kevin Owens, about how he got misstead somewhere, got missteaded somewhere by someone in the TWF leadership who puts wrestlers everywhere, then they forget where they put them at. But don't give them any thought about who they want to be fighting. At the end of the day, Kalisto says, I'm sorry for what happened to him and all, but don't give him any thought, So I guess we're not going to be wrestling or fighting anyone here today, which I guess someone's going to say was a blow of the time. Now, if this was true skilled wrestling, like, I don't know, everybody would be getting angry at us. Hey, Sami Zayn says, we seek Kevin Owens. Yeah, I was buried underneath the last shelf in that bookshelf over there. And if someone would have been irked to, and if someone would have been, if someone, would have, took the time to look me up, they would have known I was there. But sadly, they didn't take the time. They just said, oh shit, well, he's not there. Let's go take the winnings off him now. But I'm here now. So, I guess we could win those winnings back. Well, I guess so, Mankind says. Only a lot of time was blown. A lot of time was blown by doing so, but I guess we can do it. We just got to get that Fight Lord out here. Get the Fight Lord. The one that always likes to fall down all the time and, knock everyone over. Kalisto says. Well, he can't help it, Mankind says. You know that. Alright, here we go. This is for the TWF Tag Team Winnings. First, they are the new TWF Tag Team Fighters, Mankind, Kalisto, and Mankind. And they are Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Well, we're going to see how this match goes. Kalisto's over here now. We know her sword's going to fall to her hand sooner or later. Kalisto's on one side. Sami Zayn's going to be on the other side. And the only way that Kalisto and Mankind won the TWF Tag Team Winnings again was at first they didn't know where Kevin Owens was at. Shit, Mankind falling down right now. And oh, Mankind getting ready to do the finger finger mouth to him. The mouth bind. Mankind want to put him out here. Sami Zayn's gonna come in and break it up. He does. Oh, Kalisto just knocked Sami Zayn down. But that's all Kevin Owens needs to get out of there. Kevin Owens is doing it. He did the stunner to Mankind. Kevin Owens just brings in Sami Zayn, Tony Schiavone says. Well, I can tell you what, Corey Graves says. It's just so great that Kevin Owens decided to show up now so they can take away the TWF Tag Team winnings away from Kalisto and Mankind again. So you're saying, Corey Graves says, so you're telling me he gold this whole thing? Kalisto said, groove a kick to Kalisto by Sami Zayn. So you're telling me Trini Kwan said he gold all this so they could lose the tag team winnings to Mankind and Kalisto just so they could win them back from Mankind and Kalisto? Trini Kwan said, yeah, that's what I'm saying, Sami Zayn said. You got no truth to make that true. You got no truth to make that true, Tony Schiavone said. Mankind coming in. Kevin Owens stopping Mankind from coming in, Tony Schiavone said, and you have no truth to back that up. You're making up stuff. It's happened many times. A wrestler don't get lost because they want to get lost, so they can lose and win winning back. One. Here you go. 1, 2, 3. Ding ding ding. Here is your winners and the new TWF Tag Team Fighters for the 2nd time, Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. Well, Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens have won the TWF Tag Team winnings again for the 2nd time, ending the 4th run, ending Mankind and Kalisto's 3rd run. 4th run as the TWF Tag Team Fighters, Tony Schiavone says. I'm telling you, Kevin Owens did that by goal. He didn't want to put the winnings on stakes, so he came up with a ground, Corey Graves said, so he could make himself look like he was missing. So they had to give up the winnings to Kalisto and Mankind, and Kalisto, so he could just win them back and look like the good doer, Corey Graves says. And once again, I'm telling you right now, Trini Kwan said, you have no truth to make that true, Corey Graves. Where's your truth at? Yes, Tony Schiavone said, where is the truth that Kevin Owens made himself get lost, so they had to give up the winnings, only to win the winnings back in the same day they gave them up? Or stripped of them, Tony Schiavone says. Anyway, Tony Schiavone now is going to be talking with the former TWF Tag Team Fighters, Mankind and Kalisto. Alright, Tony Schiavone, I'm going to be talking with Mankind and Kalisto here today on Monday Night Raw, or Alone Night Raw. Mankind, it seems you and Kalisto may have won the TWF Tag Team winnings for at least, it seems like, at least the 4th time, but you lost them. Oh, you know, things happen. I'm happy that Kevin Owens was seeked so he could have his match with Sami Zayn. It's just sad that me and Kalisto had to lose our TWF Tag Team winnings back to Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. That's the only irksome thing about it, Joey Styles. You know? But then again, I won my tag team winnings many times with Kevin Sullivan, ECW, Kevin Sullivan and WCW, with Steve Austin and The Rock and Al Snow, with Steve Austin and the Kang and The Rock and Al Snow in WWF, which became WE. So I know how it is to go for tag. Oh, and with Terry Funk too. So I know how it is. I just know that me and Kalisto think we should get another match with Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Since we think that it was, you know, it's only fair since now they're the new TWF Tag Team Fighters again. Kalisto, where'd your sword go? Oh, my sword fell on my hand. Oh, fuck Toy Biz. Hold my sword. Well, Kalisto, it seems that things didn't quite go the way... I can't So Kalisto, it seemed that you are not that happy. No, me and Mankind just became a four-time TWF Tag Team Fighters, only to lose them back on the same day we won them. Okay. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn were stripped of them. We want them back, right? We lost them again. Like Mankind says, I think it's only fair that we fight Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens again for the TWF Tag Team winnings. Alright, that's my talk with Mankind and Kalisto. Back to you, Tony Schiavone. Thank you, Joey Styles, for talking with Mankind and Kalisto here today on Monday Night Raw, or Alone Tonight Raw. And looks like it is all the time we got here. I, Tony Schiavone, for Trini Kwan and Corey Graves, we hope you like Monday Night Raw or Alone Tonight Raw, and we'll see you tomorrow for NXT.